There seems to be things that are always allowed for somebody with high levels of narcissism to do that seem like big faux pas when it comes from us. So in this video, I want to go over some of the top double standards that narcs love to do. Number 1, actually, it's always your fault. Narcissists are speedy as ever to point the finger of blame in any direction other than, of course, right back at them. And that's double standard number 1. Somebody is always definitely at fault for everything going on in the narcissist's life, it seems, but yeah, oddly enough, it doesn't ever seem to be them. Those fastest to pin the blame on another person and sure seem to know when somebody else needs to be blamed can't quite get behind the fact that sometimes the issue and the one deserving of the blame is them. Number 2, betrayal is swift and loyalty is expected. Narcissists never get very close to people, and lacking empathy are really only a couple of reasons why it's so easy for them to betray people. They don't feel an allegiance to anybody except, of course, themselves. While a narcissist will never sit in one person's camp forever and just continuously be a double-crosser, your loyalty, however, will frequently be called into question. If you even ever think about doing something the narcissist doesn't want, not saying that they're right or not giving in to their demands, you are in trouble. Loyalty until death is demanded from you, and they will demand this while they row away in their lifeboat while they leave you standing on a sinking ship. Number 3, expecting empathy, but massively lacking. The hallmark of narcissism is that complete lack of empathy. Narcissists are not only not interested in how you feel, but why you feel that way. They don't care, because here's the common denominator. Neither of those things has really anything to do with them, so frankly, as far as they're concerned, why would they give a shit? And this lack of empathy makes narcissists very cold, cruel, and overall really unapproachable when you think about it. On the flip side, you need to be extremely sensitive and emotionally available and present for this person. Narcissists need other people to regulate themselves and their egos and their little feelings. Whatever the narcissist needs, it had better be met and handled perfectly. But don't expect them to be there for you in any times of need, depression, or when you just need a pick-me-up. The narcissist does not feel as if that is their job. Number 4, I can't hear you. You're not listening to me. Ugh, narcissists are desperate to be heard, aren't they? These people who, again, can't validate themselves and make themselves feel okay. It's our job to do that. They need all of this from you and many others as well. Everything that they spew out of their mouth needs to be taken as law and gospel. I saw a video once that talked about like narcissistic traits and quotes that some of them would say, and one has stuck with me for years now, and it's, so tell me, what's great about me? And it's not at all shocking that when it comes to you or anybody else being heard, the narcissist just seems to come equipped with this like little filter where they only hear things that involve them or what they want to do or what will make them happy, because they never want to hear a damn thing that anybody else ever has to say. Really watch a narcissist the next time that they're in a conversation, maybe with you or maybe with somebody else. They're not listening. Just watch them. You'll see they're looking for the opportunity that somebody else's lips stop moving so that they can carry on rambling away. Number 5, no means no. I mean, except for when I ask for something. There is no need or want that a narcissist has to see you get what you want at all. Your wants, needs, desires, fantasies, hopes, dreams, and prayers are just not on a list of their priorities. I mean, truthfully, they're incapable of being an adult and giving you what you want anyway, but they're just not interested. However, when their needs are not accounted for, there is hell to pay. If someone says no to them or even maybe antagonizes them a little bit, watch them melt down. They are always allowed to deny you and say no to any requests you have, but you had better never oppose a narcissist. I provide counseling sessions tailored to your own needs. I'm here to listen, validate your experiences, and guide you towards healing. You can visit my website to book some time to talk with me. You can text the number on the screen or send an email. Please allow a little bit of time for responses, and I look forward to being on your side as you're on this journey and walking along the path of recovery. Number 6, secure, but insecure. There is this wacky false narrative and a false image that a narcissist needs you to see in the beginning of the relationship. They can appear very well put together, very open and honest. They might even seem like maybe they have financial independence. Narcissists don't run a bakery, they run a fakery. And whatever they need to try to convince you of, that's exactly what they do. That they're smart, that they're confident, that they have it all sorted out. You'll find when you meet a narcissist, it might be very obvious or very subdued, but there's a grandiosity and a superiority about them. Again, even if it's not necessarily over the top. What we all know is just how insecure these people really are, though. I had a very unfortunate yet thankfully brief run-in. After my relationship had long been over, I had been introduced to somebody else, and there was some brief texting, wasn't even a date set yet. And before a date even could be set, I got a message that said, "You haven't messaged me in hours. Obviously, I'm way more into you than you are into me." And I remember looking at that message and I'm like, I'm sorry, what? This message reeks of insecurity, and highly narcissistic people are. People have lives that are not texting all day long. If you honestly knew how little I text, you'd probably be surprised, but they aren't as confident as they want you to think they are. There is this level of security that they want you to think they have, but really, the most insecure folks you will ever meet. Number 7, superficially seeking respect. What's interesting to me, among many other things about this, obviously, is how narcissists always want power, control, money, respect. We talk about this all the time. Hell, some of them even want to be feared. So those people who are inferior or can't give them things like that, we know the narc just treats people who can't like garbage. They want all this, but what's weird is they don't want to do anything for it. And I knew a person way back in the day who always complained about their job. They deserved more money, better hours, the whole nine, blah, blah, blah. They deserved what they thought was the perfect job. Yet they would never work on their resume or apply for other jobs or try to get additional skills. They never did anything. They just felt that what they were doing was enough. What they did was deserving, and that one day what they wanted would just fall from the sky. And sadly, a lot of narcissists are quite short-sighted in this way. And what they don't realize is things like this, respect and power, and even the job that you want, needs to be earned. If you want power, money, praise, admiration, whatever it is that you're looking for, the job of your dreams, you need to actually work to get it. And all of these things that a narcissist wants, they just think that all they have to do is sit around and look pretty or look cute, or all they have to do is just sit on their ass. You don't get any kind of success or popularity or whatever it is these folks are looking for by just sitting around and waiting for it. That's a big problem they have, is that they're doing all these superficial bullshit things and they want all this power, control, and respect. Good luck with that. Number 8. Outwardly charming and internally self-loathing. The most charismatic people that you'll ever see. Always putting on the charm, over-the-top niceness, and wow, maybe even some like generosity. Who is this? This is the phony person to the outside world, the most amazing person that has ever walked on the floating rock that we live on. But yeah, it's too bad that you know the truth. Get home with them, get into the car behind closed doors, where 95% of the abuse takes place, and you see the real them. They yell, scream, throw a tantrum, slam things, break things, cry wildly, get drunk, act like an ass, destroy things, ignore you like you're nothing, fight, lie, and start nonsense, and every other toxic thing they do. and you begin to see this sad, pathetic, self-loathing little child that they really are. And this is without a doubt one of the biggest contradictions and double standards of narcissism. The whole world needs to see how great they are. But what's underneath all that disorder and dysfunction is a sad little puddle of goo. You remember like what Voldemort looked like at the end of Harry Potter? Never mind, but something like that. So, did I miss a double standard? Tell me in the comments. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you will subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel grow and allows me to reach more survivors, which has been my goal on YouTube for the last 5 years. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.